Hey everyone, welcome back to StarRupture. We're continuing our playthrough of the early access version of the game. We are back at the base, and yeah, following on from the last video where I should have died in a rupture and didn't. But we're back, and we need to, what do we need to do? Do we need to put some of this stuff away? I guess we can. We'll put a little bit away. We want to keep some of this stuff on us. I'll put 300 of those in. We've got a lot of some weird process things here. Still haven't unlocked everything yet, because unfortunately we do need to eat some of this stuff. It's just the way it goes. But yeah. Alright, so we also got blueprints, and we got to look at this stuff here. So what blueprints did we get? We got heaps, man. We got turbine, electromagnetic coil, hardening agent, and a valve blueprint. Now, what do we need in here? Here's the... So this is the power cell, so we need that. We need lots of electronics and lots of chemicals. Okay, we need our synthetics for that. Okay, we can insert that. I can't even insert the other ones yet because we don't have... It's clearly a machine that I have not put down. Alright, let's have a look here. Next, you're going to want battery and nozzle. Alright, we get another inventory upgrade. Lovely. Defense tower. Okay, what do you want? You want chemicals, synthetics or electronics? Mega press. That's clearly our next machine. Defense tower, solar generator, storage. Can't do that. There's the valve. Alright, so it looks like we've got to go... Oh, I've also got... Put it in here. Got these two accumulators. Don't know what that's about. Okay, now the synthetics. We've still got stuff floating around, so stuff is still clearly being made. I don't know what, because I don't know what's not stored. I mean, it could only be the synthetics, surely. Because these all look... we still haven't got tubes. Well, maybe we still haven't recovered from the applicators yet. Okay, it looks like we got tubes coming in. Ah, they're still going out. We don't use tubes for synthetics, do we? Maybe we do. Well, they're full, so... Where are they going? It's titanium rods. Plates. Glass. None of that's going to be doing it. There's stuff still going in here. This must be the glass, though.
Ruptura status stable. Arcadia status stable.
It's definitely here. Okay. Oh, they're filling themselves up. So the storage is full, but they aren't quite full. They're almost full, and then I guess the tubes will start filling up over there as well. But we might ruin that in a minute. So what was making the synthetics? Was that here? No. Where did I... Oh, maybe it was there. Helium, ceramics, calcium powder. Okay, so that still might leave the tubes alone. It's more the applicators that were killing those. Be good for those tubes to fill up, then we might be able to balance out a bit. What do we need? Sorry, I didn't even pay attention. What do we need for the unlocks? Because we could turn on another orbital thing, but I'm wondering if we should do the unlocks first.
I need water.
Really? Enjoy that water. So this one here we can't do yet. Hang on. Alright, I need 600, 600, 800. Jesus! So much synthetics. I mean, don't worry about that one because we haven't got that either. That's 1200. That's a lot of synthetics. And that's not even sending to our orbitals. That's just doing the unlocks. So that's 400. 800.
Oh, yes.
1200. You'd almost think I planned it. I actually didn't, to be honest. I did not plan that. I did not plan that we needed exactly 3 storage units of it to do this. That was a total coincidence. Okay. Doesn't matter which one we start with, does it? Chemicals are now unlocked. So this is all in the furnace. And electronics are now unlocked. And we have an extra 2, so I may as well just put them in there. Okay. So... I haven't got enough furnaces because these are all taken. I do have this one. Okay, so let's have a look at what's involved. Synthetics, inductors, stators, synthetics, wolfram, and helium. This is going to be slow because of the amount of synthetics we're going to need. Now, in theory, we could do one of each, right? These don't have to make the same thing. I did choose chemicals, right? I did. Alright. Now, I don't think we have enough building capacity to make another row there. I could put furnaces down here. The only problem is they're a different size. I'd be locked for the output, but we could stuff up the input. Let's have a look. So if I wanted to out, that's not the right spot, is it? Yes, it is. Okay, let's disconnect that. Wait half an hour for it to build it. Yeah, so the problem is you need to go here. We're going to go over our cap. Okay, might have to think about what are these base things and what are they? 140 of whatever those ones are called. I can't remember. Alright, we have to get a tiny bit creative with it. Not creative, but just a little bit of a bend. I don't know if we need that one yet, actually. Because unless we build another row... Will we build another row? Let me think. Actually, instead of thinking, how about we have a look? Well, by this, there's 2 more items that are locked here, so... logic would say yes, we will. Okay, hold on. I haven't built the outputs. Okay, so if I did do that, kind of hoping for those to get off the rail. Oh, bloody hell. Hate when it does that. Got it aimed, and then it jumps across right as I click. Oh, that's going to put me way over limit. Hold on. Let's not do that yet. We just need to be prepared for it, but... Okay, what are those? Yeah, we have them in here, don't we? Intermediates. Alright, where should we put them? I mean, we could definitely put one there. Let's see what it does. So, I'm assuming it doesn't create any more distance, right? So, there's about there. There's a path thing there. What? Where'd the building go? There it is. Okay. No, it's the same distance. Alright, so it doesn't make it any bigger. It just adds extra temperature. I'll leave it there for now. Alright, what we don't have is any storage for these. Got a big bottleneck of synthetics. Okay, chemicals, 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 and then we want electronics. Alright, that's going to take, unfortunately, a potential long time. So we have a lot of bottlenecks because of it. So while we wait for that, do we plan our next two? Because we definitely said there's going to be two more. If I look at this, we've got two more furnaces. I don't know where we're putting the next lot of machines, but we've got two more furnaces here. And when I say 2 more, I mean as in 4 more. It's coming. You just gotta be patient. It takes some time. You know what also takes time? When you put them in backwards. I don't think we'll get another row in. Might have to think about going behind. So do we want the big... No, we don't want the big one. So well, let's... We want a small one though. Alright, that one's ready. Okay, I don't think we're going to get another whole row because, I mean, unless we go higher. Oh, there's nothing worse when you put it down and then you realise you made a mistake. Because it's too high. Okay, we're going to shoot that one through there. Okay, that's all our inputs ready to go. We need some outputs. Right, I'm just going to feed it into there. I'll go there in case we need to... I don't know, in case we have to join that up somewhere. We've got that one as well. That's pretty much it. So we've got ins. Those two can then come out and shoot down, hopefully that way. Hopefully. We got a huge bottleneck as it's trying to get all of these synthetics out. And it just... it cannot do it. It's trying to come out too much. And we've got all these ceramics trying to come out as well. That's the only problem when you first start something off. Once everything's sort of like building a little bit, it kind of works. But when you're building one thing massively, it all breaks. Not breaks, but it bottlenecks, right? It sort of works. Are we getting some in? Doesn't look like we're getting any electronics though. Have to have a look at that. Is it just, again, is it just the bottleneck? Or have I screwed something up? Let's check that out. So we definitely got... synthetics are definitely coming out there. We know that. I don't know why it won't feed synthetics straight down there. It's like the storage is more... It's made a decision that the storage is more important than the making, which I kind of find, like a making of another product, I kind of find that a little bit weird. Now, I could fix that by lowering the storage. Now, where did I put the electronics? So that's the chemicals. Must have been these two, right? No, that's synthetics. Was it this one? Yeah. Again, we're not getting synthetics in. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Or are we? You know what, let's go have a look at... oh, we should pull these orbitals down now. Because these are done.
Gotcha.
Oh, you're going to give me all this helium. Great. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to pull these down. I also don't think we need any of this. I'll leave that. Okay, let's run over to the other side. All right.
Great.
Oh. Okay. Hate that it has that excess. Okay, you got... do we see the rewards in here? Why do we not see the rewards in here? Kind of find that a little annoying. Alright, so you want chemicals, you've got... ooh, electronics would definitely be the better option with that one. Battery. Can't do that. Can't do that. Can't do that. So we can do these top two. I kind of wonder if we just do one of each, because we always end up with this excess, and it doesn't seem to... like, we're not building fast enough anyway. So I reckon we go chemicals there. And here we'll go electronics, because that's way better than that one. Okay, now, this is something I'm going to forget to change. So if I do, Remind me in the comments. But I'm going to lower the priority. Actually, you know what? Should I lower the priority of all the storage? Because the main thing is to make and send to the orbitals and store later. I reckon, yeah, let's do that. Alright, this is going to be a bit tedious. Sorry. If I knew a quick way to do this, I would do it. Because I don't think it's going to change anything. If it's got nothing else to do, it's going to do this. As long as I set... So if I set all the storage to low, then it's all equal. And we should only store when we're not making. Hopefully. Again, if I'm doing something wrong here and this is wrong and doesn't work this way, feel free to tell me, because I am happy to be corrected. I don't like making mistakes. But what's even worse than making a mistake and fixing it is never knowing you made a mistake and having it there the whole time. That is not good. Because what I'm hoping is, if I do this, I'm hoping instead of everything coming back, because at the moment it seems that all the products get made, they come back to storage first, and then from storage they get sent out. There are some products that has to happen, but there are some products that could probably find their way to another fabricator or furnace without coming to storage first. It might relax a little bit of the bottlenecks. Like, even these tubes, right? They come here first. They could have just gone straight to the applicators. Like I said, there will be times where I don't think it'll have a choice, because it might be in a position on the rail that it can't actually get to the next product to be made first. Yeah, well, you can have water in a minute, mate, once you finish your work. Because I'm trying to keep track of where I'm at. Now, like I've said in previous videos, this build is definitely not built for efficiency or optimization. It is built, I guess, for ease in my brain. Maybe not in everybody's, but in my brain. And uniformity. Let's call it that. There's some complicated words for you. Everything is absolutely uniform. Everything is 3 storage and 2, what do we want to call them? Manufacturing equipment. That is it. Everything goes on all the same rails, so everything can be made everywhere at any time. This change here might make the biggest impact. But then again, it might make no impact. don't know. Can you change the priority? Not when they're not set. I mean, I could set these to the next one, but yeah, so we've already got chemicals trying to get out. No, we'll worry about that once it's done. Alright, we'll see if that has any impact. It might take a little while for the clear up, because I think once these drones are on their path, they don't change their path. Like, they must calculate their pathing earlier, and well, they've got to wait until you get there. See, now that shot straight in, so that's beautiful. That's what we want. Instead of them all shooting off to storage, I want them to feed straight in if they can. Cool. Alright, we might need to put some more of those base. I'm also wondering whether we need another core over there. I put all my hearts away. Let's start by putting... put a couple in. How are we going for power? Got 200 spare. That's okay. Oh, to do that power cell... Oh, let's look... Oh, I want to look at that. Can we do that manually? Okay. See, here's the thing. A smart move would be to put it out here somewhere. Problem is, I don't know if it's at the right height. Isn't there a way? Lock Z level. can't get it there, and I'm not close enough. Oh god, it's one of those.
I'm detecting increased Ruptura activity. Prepare for a wave.
Got kicked out of the drone. Alright. Alright, while we wait, let's have a look. Okay, so we need 600 chemicals to go in there. I don't know what sulfuric acid. We haven't unlocked that yet. That's going to be a problem. What'd I get out of there?
Ruptura's eruption has started. Prepare for impact.
Okay, we could definitely unlock a power cell and make it.
Extreme temperature detected.
I thought we might have had to have done everything before we could get into that base. But by this... No, we can get in there. All we need is 400 and 400, and we can get in there. Yikes.
I'm dehydrated.
Oh, that's right. You were thirsty hours ago, weren't you?
Mmm, delicious.
Sorry, I forgot all about you. Another 50, sure. Sure, we'll do that. Why have we got a stator on us?
Planetary temperature returning to normal.
Okay. What do we need to make bullets? We need wolfram powder from there, and we need titanium rods. Okay, you need 10 and 10 to actually make it. I'd probably make a few of these just in case, because you probably open the front door and then go, oh, you need more than that. Wolfram powder and titanium rods. Let's get some bullets done. No idea where this stuff is. It's the only problem with this, I don't really have a
I can use
great
this.
finding system. I don't know how much I need. Titanium rods. I think they were over this way. Is stuff going? We've got 1%, 3%. That one's an interesting one. Okay, so that one is going to unlock the Mega Press, which is definitely needed. It's going to help the rest. Here's our sulfur refinery assembler. That's all complicated. Compounder. See, there's still a lot of stuff here. Don't know what it's needed for. Alright, what do we got? 971 and... yeah, it's probably enough. It's probably not, but... I don't think it is, actually. I don't think it is at all.
I can use this.
Okay, that's gonna be enough now. Let me just have a look at where we got to. Right, so this is all empty, pretty much. Now that I've low prioritied it, now's the time I think, oh, it'd be handy if I didn't. I would have grabbed that. We could have unlocked the power cell, could have made some, and we could have gone there. That'll have to do. Oh, didn't I have some in here? I did have some in there, and is that enough building materials to do it? I'd be tempted to grab another batch. Okay. 3,000. Alright, I think we are done for this video, so we just got to let this all play out. Do its thing. Unbottleneck, who knows. Or just continue bottlenecked until it does what it's got to do. This is ticking along. That one's going along the nicest, probably because it's worth the most points. Yeah, we're sort of ready, stocked up to go on another expedition if we need to, but there's actually... I don't have any plans to, because really the next plan is we could do... I think that's all in toxic. We could go there, but I don't think that's anything of importance. Like, there's still bodies and stuff we could clean up if we really want to. Scattered all over the place. Probably some down in caves for ruptures. Tons of bodies. Yeah, but probably the plan would be that we would go here. We have a base here. We'll end up, I guess, if we're going to do that, we'll probably put a base there, do that, and then we can explore whatever we can explore over here. And then, yeah, and we could get in there. But if that's taking time, we might just decide to go here and do this separately. And still wait for our battery. But, there's nothing actually stopping us doing the battery. It's just... we would have to steal what these guys are processing, which is nothing. One. I think part of the problem is that this one uses chemicals to make it, so that's probably why this one's not getting anything. Yeah, it seems to be the electronics that's getting everything. Oh no, well, yeah, it's getting some. I think it's pretty low on the list though. Alright. Yeah, this is just going to have to run. There's nothing else we could do. It's just going to have to do its thing. We've just got to be patient. Just got to be patient. There's nothing else. Especially when you got this happening. Yeah, I stole all the wolfram powder as well. Thoughts, opinions in the comments. Tips, tricks, advice, all the usual stuff. If you just want to say hi, do that as well. Love hearing from people, seeing who's watching the videos, all that sort of stuff. And yeah, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already.
The Raptura is in its stable stage.
Hit the like button.
The planet of Arcadia is returning to normal.
If you want to suggest any other games to play on the channel, feel free to throw them in the comments as well. Always looking at other games to check on when there's time, obviously. And because at some point this is going to come to an end. We're going to run out of time, run out of things to do in early access, I'm assuming, at some point. But yeah, put anything like that in there. And obviously, as I said, subscribe, like, anything you can help the channel out is deeply appreciated. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.